everybody, and welcome to Spells! I'm sorry, welcome to episode 2 of Safe and Warm and Happy Let's Play Amnesia the Dark Descent. So, in our first episode, we figured out things like that our microphone beeps, and that Daniel's kind of a little bit crazy, and that we are not, in fact, bleeding all over the castle. We're scattering rose petals. Let's keep going. Spooky.
Weird upside down thing. Hey, this is our study.
Oh, that's right. This is the desk that you claimed.
Okay.
Excellent. Be sure to leave at least one room the way you found it, I guess.
Yeah, close enough. So, where were we?
You already ransacked that. We are in the study, and we are going around to other rooms. And do we have a plot? Is there something in the mementos that says what we're supposed to be doing? No.
No such luck.
Okay. Inventory?
Never mind.
No.
There we go.
Okay. Are we still crystal clear on sanity?
We have Ye Flask and some oil for it.
No, we have Ye Lantern and something for it.
Slight headache.
That's after standing in the sun for a while.
Well, I mean, there was all that running around in the darkness. Well, just in case.
Dun dun dun! Ooh, shiny dustbins.
So we have darkness here, and we have darkness here behind the closed door. Where to?
I think we came in through the darkness on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Did we finish exploring out there? Go through the closed door. Vanya, you realize you're asking the girl with the completely failed sense of direction to give you directions here? Ooh. Okay. Old tomes. Wait, how is that different from the entire rest of the library?
The rest of the margin of the vessel.
Perhaps. Why are there all of these chests or drawers in a library? God, we're giving you walls twisting again.
It's only a slight headache. Nothing a little candle to the face won't fix. We can't see you. And that's okay by us.
Wait, we can see what? What are you talking to?
We can't see them.
Oh.
So we're not doing anything from seeing them.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so we had that little cul-de-sac to the left, we had a longer corridor to the right.
And
This might be a
the
door.
room across the hallway?
And yes.
Okay, well, let's go to the room across the hallway. Jesus.
Weird dusting.
Okay. Fuel stuff. And the floor's twisting. Oh dear. We're starting really early with the floor's twisting stuff this time.
Okay, I think that exhausts this room.
Just stare into the candles. Stare at the pretty flames.
Destroy our night vision. How are we doing? Still pretty good.
Okay.
And we haven't done anything to our health yet. So that's looking okay as well.
Yeah. Apparently running into the creepy red stuff last time didn't damage you. Yet.
Didn't damage, but it probably wasn't good for our sanity.
Okay. Don't run into the creepy red stuff.
Okay, we'll run the creepy black stuff. What is this?
Local history.
Yeah, there's some light here. Some.
Whoa. Okay, the ceiling's broken.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the ceiling broken?
Like the last time we came across the skylight?
No, seriously. Go look at it and see if it looks the same as the skylight. It doesn't. See?
Pretty much the same to me. Well, fewer crossbars, but I guess they didn't have time to repair this properly.
Okay, so that might not have been glass, but I'm confused. If the sky is bright blue, why are we hearing storming noises from outside? Welcome to...
Are you sure that they're outside?
Yes? Doesn't a hole in the roof generally mean you're listening to outside?
I would think so.
Okay. Anyway, welcome to gorgeous Bavarian scenery.
Okay. Here's that sound again. Oh. Wherever this light is coming from.
Okay.
Our good friends the cockroaches following us around to document our adventures.
Do the cockroaches have cameras?
I don't think they're quite that advanced yet. They're cockroach tribes. So that hallway just goes back to where we originally entered.
Okay, so don't go there.
This is where we came in.
It's dark!
Hey.
Alexander von Brennenberg is too cheap to actually spring for lighting in this castle.
But apparently at least had a bigger painting budget than we originally suspected.
Good! Excellent. And hey, it's a different painting. Don't bother if you're not planning to come back here. And a giant pile of rocks. Can you get ye rocks?
In a moment.
Okay.
And apparently we can't do anything with the piano. Let's see.
What?
We are not a cat.
That is a good piece of information to know. Daniel is not a cat. See if you can press the pedals.
Nope.
Generally what I've found in this game is the environment is not nearly as dynamic as I would like, but that's probably a very good thing. You know, in Portal, it was all streamlined because testers kept trying to solve puzzles with extraneous environmental objects, rather than actually running and jumping the way they were supposed to.
Would you really like to be able to close the curtains here?
Perhaps when it wasn't haunted? Presuming there is a point where it wasn't haunted? Yeah, you can go ahead and light it.
Alright.
Mostly because we can't see what we're doing. Because we're actually playing this at about 4 p.m. this time. So it is bright and sunny here in San Jose. And as a consequence, we're having a little more trouble making out what's going on in the plot. Hey, it's a bunch of maps. Put the map on top back in this drawer. That's obviously where it goes.
It didn't come from this drawer.
Well, it's obviously where it's supposed to go.
And we can't use the old parchment map as a light source either.
Stop trying to burn the parchment and the books and everything.
It's not like they're useful for anything else. I suppose we can carry them around, try to whack things with them. But anyway,
Whack a roach.
those roaches took a box to the head. I don't think a map is going to do anything.
Darn. Okay. Thank you, by the way, to the evil spirits in this castle.
Well, that's friendly.
Okay, part of the way out is now blocked by a rock slide. Thanks, Daniel! Did you really need to write down things like find a new way out? Delineate imaginis tabulatis. Man, that's a really, really snooty way of saying floor plans. Oh, hey, and there's more rocks! Who'd have thunk? As I was going to say, thank you to the few people who have already either watched this on YouTube or on Broken Forum and given some feedback in the form of likes. Wait, we don't know what we're doing, but we're glad at least some of you approve. Yes, we're in Prussia. Central Prussia. Where is Prussia, exactly?
It's part of my Scandinavian empire.
Your Scandinavian empire also controls a large part of the Middle East. That doesn't help me very much. He plays a lot of Crusader Kings too. I got him into it, but he's much more serious. Did we
17th
just...
of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Don't go to the
My
light!
weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Okay, so we're actually dead.
I think it's just a more interactive flashback.
No, I mean, in the whole game, Daniel is actually dead. That's my theory.
Oh.
It's just a strangely
It
corporeal
was
ghost.
waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Well, he seems to be taking the darkness better this time around.
Yeah, because there's a
Okay.
mystic light at the end of it. What are you?
Where do we come from? No, stop trying to look at the darkness. Yeah, fine. Choo choo.
Yes. Follow the rails. What?
Scooting off the rails into the darkness.
Just follow the rails. Oh yeah.
Fine.
Touch the shiny thing. Touch the shiny thing.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
It's a bomb.
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
None of which we see.
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. And with that, the flashback ends. So we don't actually know what the relic is.
The biggest diamond ever. Now it is our mission to find it.
You wouldn't be holding the shards of a diamond. Diamonds don't break that easily. Yeah, aren't you?
Don't think so.
Weren't you?
This is the floor plan.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, hey! Lots of scrolls all over the place.
And a tinderbox. I think they're trying to send a message.
Okay, light the castle on fire and run is our backup plan. That's
Oh, fine.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay, pause. So, what have we learned? Alexander of Brennenburg knows about the shadow and either invited it, invoked it, or knows that it's coming and is not trying to stop it.
Well, is anticipating it anyway.
He doesn't really care about the fact that his castle's kind of falling apart. He just wants to keep it from falling down on his head.
No, he mentioned something about wards, so presumably he's trying to keep whatever the shadow is out.
Yes, but that does not extend to things like, sprucing up all of the bits that are falling off the ceiling.
Meh. No time.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. I mean, how old is Daniel? How old is Alexander? We already established we're somewhere in about a 200-year time period. Or maybe Daniel actually is a ghost?
A ghost that spends time by picking up books and throwing them at cockroaches.
Yeah. What else do ghosts have to do?
I would light something on fire by way of demonstration, but no. So, alternate way. Yeah, this looks pretty solidly closed off.
Through the windows is not your alternate way.
Oh.
Okay, back into the light. Ceiling.
Doing the same thing here. We have these bookshelves. Let's see. We have two ornate bookshelves and actually another one that is also similar but seems to be recessed somewhat.
It's not this one. So...
We don't have a whole lot of options here. Oh, hello there.
Bingo! Okay, so throw a knight's helmet at the wall. Yeah, that'll do it. I think you have to actually throw it. Haha! Did we do this before? Last time.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
No!
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Academic. Okay. Go see what it says. There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Can we still get to the local history room? There must be a way. Oh wait, are we in the local history room? Okay, you found a thing. You appear to not have obeyed the do this before the sound stops concept.
So
there's a thing.
one trigger here,
Okay.
another here.
There's
apparently.
another. Alright.
And okay, here's a book. Do we want to check this? Do we want
Sure.
to go acquainted with the hint?
What are you doing with that? Oh! Oh! Oops. See, from here I can't see the glass. Okay. You want to read this, or should I?
Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, and we cannot afford a proofreader, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment.
Oh, that's not foreboding or anything.
All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers.
This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. The grounds of what? The castle? I'm going to assume it's the castle. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow?
Find out in the next issue.
No, wait. If they're in the woods, that means they're not in the castle, right? Please? I hope.
If they're dragging their prey somewhere. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he's mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him?
Okay, since they don't use the word supposedly anywhere in the first half of that, it is assumed that the people around here still believe it was Agrippa, who went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, got lost, and ended up in France. Grenoble's in France, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa has a really poor sense of direction.
We don't know anyone like that. Let's move on.
Stop looking at me like that. The Immortal Baron! Ah, there we go. Okay. Important plot stuff. Pay attention, people. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family. Family? At his castle nearby Altstadt. It's not nearby Altstadt, it's near Altstadt. Amanda, stop going into editor mode, read. Okay, sorry. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited along with the titles. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the rule as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. Oh, crap. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the Covenant Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Alexander's a vampire?
Who knows?
Alexander's a vampire.
Alright, working hypothesis.
Okay.
Okay, what else?
Okay. How many triggers have you found now? 3. Woo! Secrets unlocked? 1 so far, I think. I don't suppose you can close the door from in here, can you?
Not when it's machine operated bookshelf.
Oh. Okay. Is there another shirt? There are no shirts!
The cockroaches have to live on something.
Clearly this is Alexander's secret tech dungeon and nobody needed shirts in here. More plot. Regarding closing of the wine cellar. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Alexander. You get to voice Alexander.
Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. So much for them staying in the forest. Yeah?
Sure.
I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems.
What does he do to the wine?
We'll see.
Okay, don't taste test the wine.
But it will solve all of his problems.
Yes, we're not here to solve all of Alexander's problems.
Oh.
Maybe you will be killing him with a wine bottle after all. Whoa.
What? Is that what you say?
Are you hearing things?
Well, I heard something, but I'm not seeing anything, so shall we move on?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's go. Well, let's regain a little bit of sanity first and then go. Okay.
And how are we doing after that? Still the same. So, I believe we had yes, this door. They used to be closed.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Dark corridor. Oh, no, floor. And I'm not sure. All tomes? Okay. Right. Pretty sure we've been this way before.
Well, you also triggered a couple of weird secret mechanisms since then.
And right, we've been to Old Tomes, found a tinderbox there, and not much else. History.
Okay. Fun.
What?
Stop tempting fate.
And start what?
Hiding.
Oh, what?
The thing that just growled. Yeah.
Hold on.
That thing.
Oh, I suppose King System.
Yes, I do insist.
Do you think we lost it?
I think you haven't waited long enough to be sure. Okay, yeah, you're probably safe.
Vote of confidence? Check. Why didn't you-
If we just got a whole lot of background noise, that's because I just turned on the fan. Because I'm kind of sweating.
Well then,
Okay.
let's see. I think that was the old room.
And the steam is getting all fuzzy again.
So, this door doesn't open.
Therefore, I suggest we not go in.
Old Tombs was useless. The ballroom. I'm not particularly inclined to go back to the ballroom just now.
You can probably go ahead. Well,
I think
Okay.
we've been. Okay.
you want to light that thing? Just in case.
Not really. We have light here, and in case we had to run away from something, I'd rather not be backlit in this corridor.
I suppose you have a point. Share my enthusiasm, ladies and gents. Actually, since it seems to be all ladies watching this so far.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right or left? Let's go right.
Okay.
Since left doesn't seem to be inclined to welcome us. Alright.
Oh.
This is where we came from.
There's a hallway. Yeah. Okay, I don't see anything. Turn around. Please. Okay, I don't see anything moving.
But the noise was there, yes.
Yeah, but I think we have to keep going at this point.
Oh.
This is where we started. Yes, okay, go back to the entrance. Tin Hinan awaits. Do we know what Tin Hinan is yet? Woo! Oh, okay, alright, the floor is now covered with creeping red stuff. Lesson learned. When the atmosphere starts shaking, make a run for it. Otherwise, you're gonna get eaten by creepy red stuff. What did that do to our health, by the way?
Not a lot.
Sanity-wise, though.
No, that's a good.
Okay.
Being chased by a zombie does that too.
Is it just me, or does that brain look a little chewed?
Maybe.
Lovely.
Alright, so we have that hallway, we have the stairs down, and we have that entire section.
I think we're supposed to...
How are our friends and roaches doing? Hey there.
They don't look civilized yet. Lazy roaches.
And I suppose it takes time.
Okay. No, we're not supposed to go down there yet, I don't think. Because we haven't explored everything else. Hey, I'm a Diablo player. I'm a completionist.
So,
Wine cellar? Laboratory. There's probably Spooky Britch's minions locked in the wine cellar, right?
like,
Can we not go there yet?
what's new? So, lab?
I think so. Okay, so at least this part is definitely about Daniel. In novel form. It's dark. Why is it always dark?
Slightly stabilized by the light.
That's a good thing. Okay, go ahead.
What do we see here?
Flame. Your sanity is now dangerously low. What's dangerously low? Dot, 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 and glowing red.
Lovely.
Pull out the lantern.
Right. Okay. Not that it's helping much. Ugh.
It's what? What?
Just blur around everything.
Okay. Or do you want to light some of the stuff in the environment?
Is anyone there?
Did you hear a voice?
Asking if there's anyone there.
Okay, stand here for a minute until the screen stops shaking, okay? Or have the screen keep shaking, either way.
Full second.
The screen is still shaking.
Yeah.
How crazy are we?
Much the same.
Sure. I don't know when I started adopting that as a swear word. Should probably stop. Why Why are you going down there when we're still dangerously insane?
Do you have another way to go?
Jump on the barrels?
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yes. Okay. No, that way. Back in the corner. Back. Back 2, 3, 4. The other corner. The barrels. Go hang out by the barrels a bit. There's baskets. Nice, calm baskets. And a bottle of oil.
That's good. That'll make up for the we burned staying here.
Okay, yes.
So what next?
I think that was all you were supposed to do.
Anyway. Lunch?
Hold on.
Everything's gone.
Somebody's talking out there. I think we might be getting one of your bad ends early. Okay,
Light? No more?
go stand by the candle. And a preview of another really pain in the arse section.
Yeah, I do think we should be exploring this without the lantern.
Okay.
Objections?
Objections to actually having a well-lit area? No, none at all.
The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar.
Shh.
Yeah. The wine cellar seems to be a really popular location.
Okay.
Right. Yes. Fine. Noted.
Bottles.
There should be more cuprite. Let me see. And 1 part aquafortis.
It's a chemistry pot. 1 second. Aquafortis. Nitric acid. Sand, alum, vitriol, or some combination of those. With saltpeter, distilling on a hot fire, the gas collected from this condenses into aquafortis. So, it's a really strong nitric acid.
Lovely.
If we find aquafortis, don't spill it on us.
I'll see what I can do. This is my third attempt to produce artificial... How do you pronounce that word anyway?
Vitae.
Vitae. Alright. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and oprimint are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aquafortis and hope that it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent.
Gee, sounds like some of my homebrew experiments.
Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament.
Aqua regia, incidentally, nitrohydrochloric acid. So possibly worse than aquafortis.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, so we're looking for a... There. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you run out of oil in the lantern.
Yeah, it's shown here. But hey, since we made some progress on the plot, we can get some more sanity back.
Good!
Not a whole lot.
The screen is still shaking. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I am better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Yeah, it does it again. Why is there blood on the walls?
You sure that's blood? I mean, the green is not exactly a natural color.
Moldy blood?
Mm.
Why are there exploded chemistry experiments on the walls?
I guess that's where the table used to be. Before he moved the station to another one that's a little less messed up.
Okay.
Anyway.
And I think that's where we're supposed to put our alchemy stuff. Once we find
retrieve it. Yeah. But for now?
No, for now, go back in there.
Oh.
And make sure you've read all of your mementos and stuff.
Okay. Notes. We already covered all that.
Mm-hmm. Diaries from Algeria. So, how do you end up going from Algeria to a creepy castle in the middle of Prussia?
Curiosity?
At least here, I suppose. He can't really claim, the language is entirely alien and it gets on his nerves. Because he sounds like a scholar, and in this day and age it would have made sense for German to still be an academic language.
Alright, so, shall we go back?
Yeah, sorry, are you getting tired of hearing me talk?
Not at all.
Someone's coming.
That someone's coming would be a little more helpful if we could actually see who's talking.
Whispers. Scary things.
You're supposed to be behind these rocks here?
Um,
Or saw the, yes, just the, whatever this is.
oh boy. Okay, well, I mean, it's established that we can't do anything about the rocks, right?
Evidently.
Daniel can probably look in bewilderment at the rocks, and that's about it.
Listen to the rocks and not hear anything.
And he can climb on the rocks.
I don't think a chair will take him.
Can we go climb on the rocks some more?
As you wish.
Yay!
Our climbing ability seems to be impaired by insanity. Oh well.
That is a shame.
Mm-hmm.
But climbing on rocks is fun.
So, wine cellar?
Yeah, I guess we're going to the wine cellar. Okay. Statues were praying, gazing into the dark domed ceiling.
Oh, they watch Doctor Who as well.
Wait, why are you going up this way?
To recharge a bit.
Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe the rest of them aren't just holes in the ceiling, because the sky texture is very different up here. What's on the floor?
That?
No,
Or
the
this
crest thing. Ah, the Schwarzenegger. Yes, that's right. Throw your stones at the Black Eagle. Have we restored sufficiently?
I mean, I don't think we can get sanity back from just standing in the light.
I thought we did.
I think just stabilizes us.
What have we been spending so much time standing in the light for then?
Because it's better than standing in darkness. Anyway.
No, wait. Before we go in there, refill the lantern.
Where at?
From your inventory. You put the oil in the lantern.
Right.
Did you forget we had to do that?
Yes, I did.
You put the oil in the lantern and you use it all up.
It was the lantern. It was the oil in the lantern already gets the teeth again.
Puts the oil in the lantern or gets the creepy red stuff again? Mine's up. Oh.
Over there.
There you go.
And I bet. No, still a slight headache.
Okay. The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless. But in camp, the hills moved.
Oh, this looks grand.
Great. When standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Yeah, thanks. We have figured that out.
See anything?
No, don't jump over the edge.
I'm not jumping. I'm just
Don't fall over the edge.
looking.
Look, hun, I don't know if Daniel can break a leg or something. Hold on, you know we have that lantern.
That's out. Oh well.
Will.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Sure,
Enemy is near.
Well, that was encouraging. You see any enemies?
No. No, I don't think you're actually hiding from enemies right now. Would you use the damn lantern?
Let's not go into this section just yet. And I wonder what the chain rattling noise is.
The zombies are coming for you.
Probably. Oh well. It would be impolite to make them wait.
It would be impolite to make the zombies wait. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host. Are you encountering a locked door or failing at door use?
I have no faintest idea. Well, we don't seem to be getting eaten right now.
Windows? No, go pick up the thing. Shit. Yeah, it's not close.
Sure. It was going the other way. Yep. Yeah, one interesting thing about this game is that things like that are not persistent. Like, well, they don't stay around every time. Sometimes they just show up to scare us. Just, you know,
Just
in case we weren't freaked out enough by the game already.
okay. Could you just hide for a little bit longer, please?
Not so sure.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, we don't have to follow it, but I'm standing in the light.
Okay. Light the torch. Light the torch. Yvonne, light the torch.
I wanted to look around for it for some. Daniel's not doing so hot. On the other hand, well, I can't really blame him. Seems like our friend has made an exit here. Let's see. That's just a lock.
You can't see the hole in the ceiling, can you?
Evidently not. Pretty sure I saw it earlier.
Okay.
Oh well, maybe they closed it.
Excellent. Once you get to a fairly secure, not being eaten point in the wine cellar, I think I need you to save.
I'm not sure where it's pointing like that, but
Okay. Well, get out of this room and pick a save point. Excellent. Shut the door, please. There. Good.
I think this is a new
Okay.
that we jumped down. Let's. Alright, get back up here where we at least know where we're standing. And cut it for now.
I think we're gonna cut this for now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Thanks for sticking around. Go do something a lot more sanity friendly, and we'll catch you next time.
Have fun, and we'll be back.